This one's gonna be fun. Join me, 26-year-old female. If you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and you got anger that you're not able to alchemize. This client was on Wellbutrin. And another one. So after a certain amount of time, I said, listen, nobody can save you until you are prepared to let go, to feel, because you can't process emotions till they're felt, right? But apparently I can feel them for her. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm like a HEPA filter. I pick up the feelings to transmute and release. So the line goes along the right side of the back into the jaws. It's that you're the being abused. People disrespecting you. Alchemy. You have this symbol, salt, the physicality, okay? You have sulfur, this symbol, volcano, emotions. And you have this symbol, Mercury, Venus with the moon on top. If you're feeling difficult emotions, sit with them, really feel the difficult emotion. And swim these symbols. Have them merge. Have them interlock and merge in your body. And do the sounds that match with it. Now let's go. And perfectly this spiritual ego. Another one in the comments, which I have to learn to just not respond to. But at first they come in like a compliment. But then it's just to say, to talk you down, right? Young lady, if you're, oh my God, the lack of respect, okay? You know, normally I really could just let that slide off my back. But since I just had this client that is on Wellbutrin, I'm telling you, those antidepressant chemicals, it's not just that they don't let you feel depression, they don't let you feel expression, which is the opposite of depression. Expression is the only thing that gets you to the joy. So I got to express all the stuff that this 26-year-old could not express because she never learned that it was okay to embrace her anger and say, no, you don't get to talk to me like that. You don't get to talk to me like that. Listen, you're my friend for 5 years, but you do not get to talk to me like that. You do not get to treat me that way. You do not get to put me down. You do not get to disvalidate my entire lifetime of work and lifetimes before that without even knowing me and who I am. You just don't get to do that. How does that reflect that client? Woo! You need to do something similar. You have a repressed emotion. Say it in the mirror. It's not up to the other person to hear. It's up for them to feel it. And it will make ripple waves at higher levels. Feel that healthy anger. You're probably really not used to feeling healthy anger because you've only seen unhealthy anger from a really shitty family member or something like that. So you don't know that anger is necessary for you to step into your power. It's a life force. It's that rung up the ladder after depression. You gotta fire up, feel that anger to make that change, to slip into frustration, to hope. It goes up like that. You can't just go from depression into joy. You got to express that depression. If you're always just expressing depression, you're just rolling around on the ground between shame and depression, and then you feel anger, and then you're ashamed, you feel anger. No, you got to embrace the healthy anger that says, my space, my life, my body, my channel. You don't get to tell me who I am when I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm here to teach. I'm here to share. I'm not here asking for advice. I'm not here asking for your validation. I got nothing to prove because I am an elder. All I want to do is sing in devotion to God and celebrate. You can judge me as much as you want, and I don't care. All of your judgments say everything about you. All those fingers pointing back at you. And nothing about the person that you're judging, nothing about me. So whoever lady here has been abused, has been plowed down. It could be a girl. It's the energy is rape. When people just plow you down, they think they have a right to tell you how you should be living your life, how you should be thinking, what you should be believing, how you should be less than them because they can't stand seeing someone who's maybe younger than them or a different sex from them being more evolved. They can't stand that. So you got to recognize these people that put you down are nobody. You, nobody. We're all nobody, right? But you got your dignity, and nobody can take that away from you. You have a right to express what you feel. When somebody is all up in your shit, all up in your space, all up in your body, all up in telling you how you should live your life, that is a gallbladder response. So it went around the ears, going up into the jaw. It goes like right into there because you want to talk. Yeah. You have a right to speak your truth and not to be energetically strangled by someone saying you can't do this. You can do whatever you want. Energy releasing finally. Listen, young man. I'm 45 years old, and even if you're 68, I'm your elder. I'm a Lyran. We created the Elohim, the first chat GTP. Did your own mother call you mother? If you are in a man's body, that alone, highly doubt you're an elder. Highly doubt it. The female body is a more advanced model. Poco. Although it's Fan Sky. I think I may be following in his footsteps. So it is a multiverse. We're not all going to the same new earth. And there is also old timeline, many different dimensions. If you've ever been there, you would know. If you've ever seen all the different dimensions, you would know it is a multiverse and you wouldn't even be having these arguments. If you have seen the infolding and outfolding of the universe from a bird's eye view, if you have been shown this, you would not be having the argument. When does the dance ever stop? Even when you have the perception where time stands still, you're able to move. You're still folding in and out of reality. You're just being shown how time is a construct. Time is not the last reality to collapse. It's the first. It's super easy. If you haven't collapsed time yet, you're definitely not an elder. And it's really annoying. Nothing personal. It's really annoying because it happens all the fucking time. Nobody sees me for who I am. Everybody sees a projection of themselves, what they are projecting. And I'm actually really friggin' used to it. I'm just using this bit of frustration, channeling it out like a 26-year-old on Wellbutrin wants to but can't because she's stuck on her antidepressants. So I just channeled a whole bunch of emotion for her because it was weighing her down too much and it was trapping me to keep her with me because of those pharmaceuticals. So I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. My channel, I have to say, is for entertainment purposes only, for community guidelines. But I've been doing this a really long time, and I have to say it is really difficult to bypass the default brain in clients if they're on any antidepressant. Also ADD drugs. Basically any mental drug, any mental pharmaceutical, pharmacopoeia, that's sorcery. It makes hooks in your mind, and you are not in control of your own mind. So if you want to get off of those, it's super hard. It's super hard. Once you're on, if you try to get off, you'll be way more suicidal trying to get off if you thought you were suicidal before. Like, you should really get clear with yourself. If you're not truly suicidal, don't take it.